Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door. This is Milesluigi.
And this is the Pop-Tart.
So today we are going to start Chapter 7, the trek of what will probably be the longest backtracking extravaganza, super ultra awesome, unstruck awesomeness segment I ever do in a Paper Mario game. Unless a future Paper Mario game trumps it, this one is pretty long even without any additional tasks.
This will be the last super ultra whatever the hell that is I will ever do in any video game.
Well, honestly, it isn't bad, it's just long.
Bah!
Well, remember we talked to Frankie a few episodes ago. I said, well, maybe he'll come up with a really ingenious solution to help us get up to the moon. Let's see what the solution is.
Cannon.
Oh yeah, that's quite extreme. I'd like to take a moment to just correct something here. Typically the way, whenever you see a human being blasted out of a cannon, typically that's not done via gunpowder. Typically that's done through some like air propulsion, actually. And then they use, at like circus shows, like fire, or some type of firecracker to give the illusion that gunpowder just shot off the person. Because, being blown up inside of a cannon kind of hurts enough to kill you. I'm not even going to take into the fact that we're trying to blast Mario to the moon. I'm just talking about blasting Mario off a normal, everyday cannon. Then again, we're talking about the same plumber who was able to blast off of cannons in Bob-omb Battlefield. I'm not even talking about, being burned up by wind resistance due to flying way too fast. I'm not even talking about 11.2... forget it! Let's just go on. I got so many qualms with that right now, but we got a really easy trouble we got to take care of first.
One quick note, you should have actually had Bobbery out when he was talking about the cannon.
We will definitely get to that. This trouble is really easy. Frankie just lost his wedding ring again and kind of can't see Franny without it, otherwise he has to say I love you another 100 times.
200 times.
Oh yeah. This gets us one of those cards we needed for those extra Pianta Parlor games that I was kind of missing in the first place. That's good to have. Sadly, I can't say the same for any of the other troubles for this chapter. So, Toodles was that big, fancy, high-class cosmetics girl, and she wants a magazine. But before we do that, well, like in any good game, we got a new ability. We can get more stuff.
Huzzah!
Of course. So here we see Mario climbing a really long pole to a house in, well, I don't want to say the middle of nowhere because it's in the Rogueport sewers, but it is really out of the way and difficult to get to. I mean, really out of the way.
That's what they all say.
And it's in the background too. Invisible walls. Oh, we go to this house. It appears empty. It's either abandoned or the tenant's not home. I hope they don't mind. I really want that star piece. I'm going to steal it from them.
So you're just going to walk in their home, invade their home, and take their star piece. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Thief.
And that's the last we'll see of this home ever again.
Mario's a thief. I can't believe you. You just stole from a house.
At least my name doesn't change to Thief in the game. More fun with the spring jump. Whenever I get to this area of the game where we're able to get on top of the roofs using that pipe, I always feel like I'm missing something up here. Just something about this area makes you feel like you're missing something. There actually is, like, almost nothing up here, actually.
I thought there was a star piece up there.
I thought so, too. Exactly. See, you always feel like you're missing something up there when there really isn't much up here. But there is, of course, a purpose to go up here. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gone up here in the first place. There's a shine sprite right there.
Yoink! We'll take that.
Oh yeah, of course. And of course, good old Miss Mouse to remind us, there isn't anything else in this area. Considering there's a lot of stuff in this central plaza of the Rogueport sewers, that's good to know. So say hello to Dazzle. The badge I decided to buy today is Chill Out. This is a badge that you almost never think of putting on, at least me personally, and then you get hit with like 6 first strikes throughout the chapter, and then you think to yourself later on after you get chill outs, I probably should have bought this earlier. It's a very undervalued badge for what it does. Yeah. This little Spurgin guy in you going off. Only 1 badge point, never succumb to a first strike. That's pretty good. I actually can't believe I didn't pick up this badge before going in the Pit of 100 Trials. I really should have.
Ha!
Flower Saver partner.
Yeah, that would have been useful.
That would have been useful. I completely forgot about it, actually. So, might as well pick it up now and take a good gaze at my giant badge list.
I would agree.
Okay. So the cannon that we have to shoot ourselves out of is located in Fahr Outpost. Why didn't we find the way the x-nauts were getting to the moon, or find a powerful magic Koopa that could teleport us there, or find the Mushroom Kingdom version of NASA? Why is this the solution?
Rogueport doesn't have a NASA.
Okay. Fahr Outpost.
Oh, great. In the middle of frickin' nowhere. With snow.
This is a little bit more like middle of frickin' nowhere. Who built a pipe there?
You're looking at it.
Okay. I'm about to blow your mind, by the way.
Okay. Oh my god, a double dip partner.
There's an NPC somewhere in the game that tells you that's there, and Miss Mouse can help you find it, but otherwise there's absolutely nothing else in the game that tells you that double dip partner is there.
Yeah, in Thousand Year Door, they really kind of stopped the hidden blocks. Unlike the original Paper Mario, there was a shit ton of them. In this one, they didn't really do it too much. Oh my god, I didn't know that was there either.
Well, they definitely still exist, don't get me wrong. I'm going to go through this path legitimately at some point, but screw it, I have bump attack. I don't feel like dealing with it at the moment.
Oh, come on, don't you feel confident in your dodge abilities?
That's irrelevant. It's more so over a issue of I don't feel like spending the time.
Lazy! Just say it, you're lazy.
This is exactly what I needed, another HP plus partner.
You avoided the question.
I always wanted a Goombella with 50 HP, and I can now do that.
Huzzah! Ooh, so, wait a minute. Goombella is 50 HP. Are you replacing Bobbery? Do not replace Bobbery! I demand it.
Bobbery has 60 HP.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
That's all. What is something that I'm joking, obviously. You never need your partners to have that much HP, really.
Why not?
Well, 24 badge points in getting your partner up to 50 HP. I just personally don't think it's worth it. There's a star piece. All the star pieces in this area generally tend to be behind the brick fences. We actually find ourselves in a town. This is Fahr Outpost. It's a town of bob-ombs.
Hey look, Freakazoid's back in the corner.
Wow, you noticed him. We also see a canyon. Look a little bit more like a statue though than an actual cannon. This shine sprite's very important. If you've been collecting all the shine sprites you should be collecting throughout the game, that's the last one actually. Which in my case it is the last one.
A lot of goodies at Fahr Outpost.
Well, of course, it's a new town, which means with a lot of new stuff to pick up. But of course, this guy here, he's actually the mayor of Fahr Outpost. He's just standing outside on a cold day. And
I like it how they're Russian. Duh. Duh.
I knew I didn't have to point that out. I knew you'd point that out.
In
This
Soviet
place-
Russia, bomb gold. Duh.
Alright. You were right. You have to talk to the mayor with Bobbery out in order to get anywhere. Because Bobbery knows the truth before Professor Frankie even said anything. He knew there was a cannon here the whole time.
I didn't know that. Actually, I just was saying Bobbery has some awesome dialogue when you meet Professor Franklin.
Oh, that way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back and read it then. Anywho, yeah.
Still, you cannot use cannon because of certain circumstances. He who started the whole blasting thing promises once he gets rich, he lets business slide. Also, General Ritos wanted devoted himself to operation of cannon. Okay, I'll stop.
I like that. We have to find both Goldbob, who is basically the the CEO of the Blasting Things Far Away business, and General White, who is the head honcho of operations. The business basically went under, and Goldbob kind of went his own way, and General White kind of got fired. This shop is awesome, by the way. These items are just incredible. I could buy a stopwatch and basically give almost anything in the game, other than bosses, a game over. But yeah, Freakazoid made his way to Fahr Outpost.
Seems to be a little cold, don't you think?
And Goombella doesn't even take a moment to scoff at him. Oh, this guy's freaky. She just goes, wow. I can't even scoff at this guy.
I kind of enjoyed that the Bobbery and the mayor bob-omb, because the one talks Russian and then goes, da. Bobbery goes, well, old boy, we might as well have to find this cannon. So it's like British meet Russian.
Okay. Anyway, Dazzle doesn't have too much more in terms of useful badges. You could definitely make the argument that Happy Heart definitely has uses in the game, and of course it does, but I never bothered to get it until now. By the way, I'm about to make the most trollerific badge setup ever. Everything in partner survival.
Ooh, you pulled a strategy from my book.
60 HP Bobbery with 2 defense, damage, dodges, and luck badges. I think I should put Mario in back if I were to actually seriously use that.
Do it.
So, you remember last time we were in a room that had warp pipes that we haven't used yet. A room just like this one that'll, well, obviously it'll allow us to get to more areas than before. It's a warp pipe area. First off, we have to push the giant one-way switches. That switch probably cost $50, by the way, if not more, for materials.
That's a pretty big switch.
This gets us to Poshley Heights. So we just spent, I don't know, 5 seconds making it to Poshley Heights. That's very efficient.
Yeah, I'd say screw that damn train ride.
No kidding. Let's see here. 3-day train ride or 5 seconds to Poshley Heights?
Let's go with option number 2, Mr. Carey.
All right.
Price is wrong, bitch.
Time to start Toodle's trouble. She just needs a magazine from Jolene, which means you have to run all the way out to Poshley Heights, then you have to run all the way back to Glitzville, then you have to run back to Poshley Heights.
No, just no.
Don't worry, there'll be stuff that gets worse. This is where Goldbob is. He is the Golden Bob-omb. He kind of appears a few places in the game, you know, on the train and at Glitzville. So, time to ask him to start up that Blasting Things Far Away Places business. And turns out the business went under because of the wife.
Figures. Isn't that how it always happens?
To fire at the cannon, we kind of need to, we need money. So, the only way to get through this is you have to tell Goldbob, I'm willing to pay everything I have to do this. And continuously say yes. This is not a but thou must. This is a, yes, keep hitting yes and you'll eventually make it.
Wow. You got all 20 coins. I didn't see how many coins you had.
I had a lot of coins.
Wait, what was that? Small print. Oh, you did it. You have 581. My bad. Shows how much I pay attention.
I suppose. I guess you could say Goldbob is a very good negotiator. He was able to take all my money off of me just so I could continue with the plots. Quite a smart man. We will continue and find General White on the next episode of Let's Play Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. This is Milesluigi.
And this is the Evil Pop-Tart.
See you next time.
See ya.